Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Now I am going to show you how to create web service and web service client using Netbeans. First you have to create one new project. You have to go to file and click new project. Here we have to select Java web and web application. Click next. Here we have to type our project name. I'm going to name it as trial service and then click next and then finish. Here we have index.html. We don't want that file, so I'm going to delete this file. And then we have to create web service file, so I'm going to right click on that project, click new and web service client. If this web service client is not there, then we have to go to other. Here we have to search for service. Here web services, click web services and click web service and then click next. Here we are supposed to give any name for our file, so I'm going to give service as my file name. And then we have to give package name. I'm going to give .sweetie as my package name and click finish. This is our file. Now we are going to create two methods which is used to add and subtract. There are two ways to create this method. One way is simply write our method. We are supposed to use annotation, so web method and then operation name is add. Here public and then return type will be float, function name will be add, and then we are supposed to give two parameters, so this is our function which is going to return the result x plus y. That's it. And then I'm going to delete this hello function. The other way is we have to go to this. Here we are selecting this source. Here we are in source. We have to go to design. Here we have to click add operation and then we are supposed to name our function, where another function name is sub, so I'm going to give name as sub. Here we have to give float as our return type, so I'm supposed to search for float. Here is there and click OK. And then here we are supposed to give our parameters. We are supposed to use two parameters. One is called x and then here type is float. Add another one which is called y and give type as float, and then we have to click OK. Now if we go into source, we have seen this new method called sub. Here we have to change our content which has a return type x minus 1. Now we finish all our service code. We are supposed to run it and deploy it. For that we have to go to our project and right click on that project and give clean and build. It takes some time to execute, so we have to leave it. After that, we have to right click on the project and click deploy. It also takes some time to execute. After that, we are supposed to see web services. Here we have to click our service and right click and test web service. It takes into browser, and here we are supposed to give our two parameter values. I'm going to give 20.0, here 10.0, and then here our subtraction function. I'm going to give 10 minus 5. Then here if I click add, then I'm supposed to see the result 20 plus 10, which is equal to 30. Our function works fine. And then here I'm going to click sub button. Here 10 minus 5, which is 5. We are giving return type as float, so float value is returning. And then we have to click this WSTL file. This is very important because we have to use it on our client. So we have to copy this path. After copying this URL, we have to go to Netbeans and click file, new project. We have to create another project for our client. So we have to click Java Web and Web Application, click next, and then here we are supposed to give our project a name. So I name it as trial client. You have name it whatever you want, and then click finish, and then next and finish. Here also we don't want this index file, so I'm gonna delete it. After that, we have to go to our trial client project and right click new. Here we are supposed to create web service client. If this web service client is not here in your computer, then we are supposed to go to other and search for service. Here we found web service, click on that and click web service client, and then click next. Here we have to click WSTL URL, and then here we have to paste our URL which is copied from there and click finish. After that, we have to create servlet, so we have to again click on our project trial client and right click and then click new and then servlet. Here I'm gonna name my servlet as simply servlet, and then click finish. In this servlet file, we are supposed to insert our two methods which is in service. So we are supposed to right click and click insert code, and then click call web service operation. Here we found our two functions which we are supposed to import, so I'm gonna click add function and click OK. After that, we are supposed to do same procedure for inserting our another file. Click insert code and click call web service operation. Here we are supposed to click our another sub function. So here we are able to found our two new functions which is in service folder. So after that, we have to copy this line and paste it over there, and then we are supposed to get the result from that function. So I'm going to create a new variable which is to store add function result. So I'm going to call port dot, port is the object which is created over there. So port and call add function. You're able to see all our functions which is created over there. add sub and so on. And then I'm gonna call add. Here I'm going to give 20 as x and 10 as y. I'm gonna store sub value as in result one variable 4.sub. Here I'm going to give 10 as x and 5 as y. And then here I'm going to display our result. Here I'm gonna create h1 tag. Inside that I'm going to display, so I'm just creating h1 tag, and inside that add, and then I'm gonna insert our result here. After that, for sub result I'm going to create another h1 tag. Inside that I'm gonna write subtract. That's it. We finish our class. After that, and you are supposed to right click and click run file. Click OK. And then here we go. We got our result. Thank you for watching. If this video is useful for you, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more informative and useful videos. Thank you.